Well, good morning, first period, or second period, or third, or fourth, or fifth, or sixth, or whatever you call that period when you're at home studying. That's probably the one you're at right now. To you I say good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. The preeminent word there is good. Alright, look, what we're going to do today is we are going to multiply polynomials. That's what we're going to do. And we ain't using tricks. We're not going to use tricks. And I'm going to make sure you understand how to do this. I promise you I can do that. You just have to trust me. Alright, here we go. Polynomial. See, poly means many. This is a special kind of polynomial called a binomial. The prefix by meaning two. That is why your bicycle has two tires. Thank you. And this has two terms. 1, 2. This inside this parenthesis is also two terms. 1, 2. I think my voice cracked right there, which is a little embarrassing. I should probably start the video over again, but I'm not. Alright, so I'm going to multiply these two binomials, and let's get it. But I'm not going to show you the FOIL method, because to me that's just another trick that you got to remember. That's a little too much heavy lifting. I don't want tricks. I want you to look at this, and I want you to fundamentally get it. So here we go. I'm going to show you this example. I want you to see this is the same as this. If I asked you to multiply right here, what you would do is you would say, yo, Mr. Miller, I got you. I'm going to take that 4, and I'm going to distribute it inward. I'm going to distribute. Distribute is such a home run word in algebra. It's a very powerful thing. And this works here. Except instead of just distributing a 4, you're going to distribute the 2x minus 1, that whole binomial. Okay, it's going to go boom, and it's going to go boom. So I'm going to do both these problems kind of in parallel because I think you understand this one, and I want you to see the connection. So I'm going to start here. So you would go, this would be 4 times x minus 4. Well, maybe I'll back this up and I'll show it I'll show it the other way. What this would be is it'd be x times 4 minus 7 times 4. Okay, so here's the 4's distributed inward. I'm going to do the same thing here. So, I got myself my 3x, and it's going to be multiplied by the 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 plus 4 multiplied by 2x minus 1. Very good. Okay, you see the similarities here. So we're just distributing through. And now, ultimately, if you look at this problem, and especially this one, it's almost identical to that thing we already kind of had a concept for, this kind of fundamental distribution. So I'm going to finish this here, 4x, right? The number always comes in front of the variable, minus 28. All right, so here's your example. I want to show you here that we're going to follow it. Now again, I'm going to distribute, boom and boom. 3x times 2x. Hey class, what's 3x times 2x? Boom! Well played. Well played. It's 6x squared. All right, now, come on. 3x times negative 1. Hit me with that. 3x times negative 1. What you got? That's right. That's right. All right, so you got 3x squared minus, or 6x squared minus 3x. Now again, I'm over here. I'm going to distribute the 4. I'm going to distribute the 4. And I got 4 times 2x. Well, what's 4 times 2x? You know that. You see, once you're here, you know this. I know you do. And if you don't, I know you will. You just give it time. Give it time and practice. Practice makes better. Doesn't make you perfect, right? Practice makes perfect. Nothing really perfect, but makes you better. All right. So now the last step is to combine like terms. So my negative 3x plus 8x, I can combine those. So I got 6x squared plus 5x minus 4. Put a circle around that. I said put a circle, but then I drew what appears to be more like a rectangle than a circle. But either way, put something around it to say you are finished, because I promise you, you are. All right, so just to quickly go back over it, we use this as an example. We just take one of our binomials and distribute it inward. This sets up kind of two smaller distribution problems, but that's all right, we got it. Lastly, you combine like terms, money in the bank. All right, here's your problem. Here's your problem. I'm going to give you one. And then, of course, I'll probably do it, but I'm going to give it to you right now. The question... The question is going to be multiply. It might say multiply, maybe it says multiply the binomial, but here we go. I'm going to give it to you. Here we go. I got 2x plus 5, and I'm going to, let's get serious now. Let's get real serious. Let's just play this tricky. Let me just throw a few negative signs at you. All right, you know where that pause button is, so right now I demand that you hit it. I demand that you push pause. Pause. Unpause. All right. Look down at that work. Look down at that work you just did. If it's right, more power to you. If it's wrong, congratulations. Now you get to learn something, which is the goal in the first place. So we're going to distribute. That's the method we're using to multiply. We are distributing. We are seeing, I want this times this. So I know I can take this and distribute it into there. And thus getting rid of these parentheses. So what I'll have is I'll have negative 3x times, right? Exactly. No doubt. Okay. That's it. That's it. Well played. Well played. Boom, 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 boom. Take a second. Look at your answer. Does it look like that? If it does, congratulations. If it doesn't, congratulations. Figure out what you did wrong and let's keep rolling. All right, so now we're going to distribute. And I'm keeping this here as an example. Let me write the word example here. I don't want you to get confused by what this is over there. I'm just trying to show you something that I think you probably are familiar with and compare it to something that you weren't familiar with. Or maybe you are, I don't know. I assume maybe not, or probably why you're watching the video, but it doesn't matter. You're going to be familiar with it in a second. All right, so now we're distributing inward. Again, we have negative 3x times 2x is negative 6x squared. Negative 3x times positive 5 is negative 15x. You know that. All right, let's move on. We're going to distribute. Now here's this negative. Now you might don't trip out about this. I would just take the whole negative if I was you. Just take negative 1 and distribute that inward. Take the whole thing. The whole thing. Not some of the things. The whole thing. All right? So negative 1 times 2x is negative 2x. And negative 1 times positive 5 is... It's negative 5. I know you said negative 5. I know you said that. All right. Last step, to combine like terms. Last step, to combine like terms. Last step, and this time I will correctly identify the shape I'm going to use. It is a rectangle. Rectangle. And I even brought out the blue marker for that one. All right. That's multiplying polynomials, and there could be 2, 3, 4 terms inside these. It don't matter. It works every time. That's why I offered it up to you, okay? Well, answer the question. Did you learn something? I hope that answer is yes. I hope it's yes. The whole reason I hit record on that is so you would answer yes. All right, so I hope that's what happened. If it isn't what happened, maybe watch it again. Maybe a different video would be useful. All right, well, have a beautiful day.